Gangsta, 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 gangsta. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? If you're new, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope you hit the subscribe button. And if you're not new, thank you for joining me once again. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button because why not? It's free. And also hit the notification button so you don't miss any updates, any new uploads from me. Today's video is going to be on this look right here, but I didn't really know what I was going to do, but I wanted to achieve a really glowy, soft look. I knew that I wanted to try out a new palette that I actually purchased, and I used just that one palette just to see what we could create out of it, and I actually loved it. I love everything that I use today. All the new products that I use, I actually really like it. Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, by the way, my bonnet is from Primordial. If you've been following me, you know that I tried out the Beauty Glaze palette, which I really like. So I went ahead and then I ordered a few more off Amazon. So I ordered 4 more palettes. I ordered the Mars palette, I ordered the Uranus palette, and I also ordered the Neptune palette and the Burgundy palette. Now all of these are dupes for the Huda Beauty palettes. Obviously, if your change isn't enough, then you have options. And if you change, if you can afford it, then you go for Huda Beauty. For me, I'm all about affordable beauty. I mean, you don't have to break an arm, a leg, and a neck, and an eyelash, and everything just to look good. So I like to try out some of these brands. The reviews are fantastic so far, so I wanted to try it. So today I'm going to be picking one of these palettes, and I'm going to be testing and trying them out. So I think we're going to go with the Mars palette. I like the colors, it's really bright and vibrant, and yeah, I'm just in the mood for pinks and reds. So, and I hardly ever do them, so I just thought I'd use this opportunity to actually try it out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm just going to show you the products that I use for my base, and then we'll move on to the eyeshadow. For foundation, I use the MAC Pro Longwear foundation. If you know MAC and you know their Pro Longwear, you know that it's a really mattifying foundation. It's a medium to full coverage buildable foundation, but it's really mattifying. It's perfect for tropical weather. I am in the shade NW47. I love the shade and I love the complexion, the complexion match. However, sometimes it can be a little bit too drying, and at the moment we're in winter and I don't really want like a full blown out matte. So I mixed in the MAC hydration lotion. It has SPF 15, so you're good with that. So I mixed the two just to water it down a little bit, and I used that for my foundation. And then for concealing and highlighting, I went in with my liquid foundation from Beige Cosmetics in the shade Mocha, and it was fine. And then for contouring, I tried out a new product today. It's from Primark, and it's one of their foundation, their beauty ranges. It's the foundation and contour stick. It's a buildable coverage, blendable natural finish, and it has vitamin E. So obviously that is a plus for me, because anything that has to do with skin and hydration, I like. So I decided to try it out, and I've just used that for my contouring, and I actually really love the effect. I love the coverage, and this was in the shade Rich Espresso. So it comes like this, and I was pleasantly surprised with the shade, because it gave me really good contrasting for contouring, and it wasn't too dry. It's nice and moisturizing, obviously with the vitamin E. I think that's where you get that from. So that's done. Let's move on now to the eyeshadows. I'm really excited to use this palette, and I cannot wait to see what it's going to look like. I'm just going to base my lids, and I always like to use my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. Dab a little on there. I think I'm going to mix this with the Maybelline Rewind, Maybelline Instant Anti-Age. I don't know why I keep calling it rewind. I don't know, maybe it's because you have to wind it to bring together the product out. Because it's really light and I want the shades to pop, I think it's going to be perfect for that because I want the eyeshadow to stand out. So I'm just giving myself a nice, clean, neutral base. But I'm just gonna set just the top bit, just the crease area. Now to the baby of the show. For my transition shade, I think I'm going to start off with this peachy, and I'm using the Morphe E27 brush. The thing I noticed is that it has some kickback, but I don't really mind about kickbacks as long as the color is going to pop. I like this. I like. You know, I really, really, really like this. So I'm just stamping on the shade first, and then I'll go in and blend. So I really like this because it is quite light, and I wasn't expecting it to give me this amount of coverage, so I'm happy with this. Switching brushes now, and this is just a regular shading brush, and I'm gonna take this shade now. I'm not sure. I might just mix the two. Okay, so I'm gonna mix these two shades and place them in the inner and outer corner of my eyes. The only thing I don't really like about this palette is that it doesn't come with a mirror, but it's fine. You know, which means if you have to use it, you have to just get an extra mirror for that, and it can be pretty annoying. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Can you see this? I'm just stamping the shade in, the color in, and then I'll go in and then blend out. I mean, you know, I'm not entirely surprised because from using their first palette that I picked up, I was really, really, really happy with it. It's amazing how much color and pigmentation I got from that. Like, I was just blown away. Because usually when you buy stuff that's so cheap, you don't expect it to give you so much color payoff, let's be honest. I think I'm sold. I'm sold. Black Beauty Glazed. I'm sold. Who the? Who the who? Oh, wow. Using the same brush, I'm not gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna go in with this. I want to try and use all the shades as much as possible, right? So I'm going to use this shade now, and I'm going to place it in the outer corner of my crease. I was just going to go in and then look at myself. I hate it when palettes don't come with mirrors, especially when they're so small and you could easily just put like a mirror up there. Okay, stamping the color in. So I'm losing a little of the transition shade that I put down. Just go back in with the transition shade and then just get that back in there. Moving into the shimmers, we have 4 shimmers, and I think I am going to start with this shimmer here. The top one, the bronzy looking orange, sort of burnt orange sort of shade in the middle, and just take it up. Wow. I'm not even using any setting spray. This is literally just using my fingers. I mean, the shimmer shades, they are so soft. They are amazingly soft. Like, I literally put my finger in there and it feels like it's melting. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm gonna go in with this little applicator because it feels like fingers. It has the same feel like using your fingers. I'm gonna top it up with this brown, nice, it's sort of like a coffee, it's a mix of like a coffee ashy brown shade. So I'm gonna use that on top of what I've just put down. So I'm just gonna throw that here. I always feel that when you use your fingers for metallic and shimmer shades, you get a better coverage, you get a better application than using the brushes. So for my waterline, I'm just gonna repeat what I did on the top, obviously not using the shimmer shades. In with this shade, I stamped the shade down, and then I went in and then dusted it off. And I'm using the Morphe 321. I'm just gonna go in and then use the same colors that I did for the top lid. And And then I'm gonna go in and then use the darker shade here. And then just use that to connect to the top. Just gonna line my eyes, use the Maybelline Master Drama pencil. And then also line the top. And then use the Total Temptation Maybelline mascara. So for lashes, I am trying out these for the first time from Primark also, and it's their faux mink lashes in the style Drama. So I'm just gonna put that on quickly. So to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with Benai Olive Sand, and then to set my contour, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix powder in NW58. I put a little bit on my little glass dish here, and then dip it in and then dust the rest off. So just going out to bronze, and I'm using this shade in the Color P palette. And I'm using the Evita G120 brush. For highlighting, I'm going into the Classic Makeup Face Definer Trio, and I'm going to use this shade here, this highlighter shade. For blush, I'm going in with MAC Fever, and it's my all-time favorite. I really, really like this. I picked up this liquid matte, the nude edition from Primark. I'm gonna go in now and then use a liner just to suck it all in, because my lips are looking a little too wide at the moment. I felt like I needed a liner to tame these lips, so I'm gonna go in with this brown Miss Roberta lip pencil. And it is relatively dark, so I'm happy that I'm using it on top, because if I had used it before, it would have been too dark and then the contrast would have been too much. So I'm just gonna go over it now and then just line it. And then over the top of that, I'm going to use this lip gloss. It's just a shimmery gloss, and I'm just gonna throw that over it. I'm gonna set everything now with this hydrating setting spray from Primark. This is the final look, this is the outcome, and I really, really love how everything turned out. I love the palette. Will I recommend it? I'd definitely say yes, give it a shot. I'm really happy. I'm looking forward to trying the other ones that I picked up. So we're definitely gonna be creating other looks with the other colors that I picked up. I cannot wait to try that. And I love everything about it. I love how everything turned out. I love the lashes from Primark. I love the liquid lipstick from Primark. They were absolutely amazing. They're comfortable. They're not overly, even though it says matte liquid lipsticks, they're not overly dry. they didn't flake, you know, because I've used quite a lot of liquid lipsticks, matte liquid lipsticks, and some of them are extra harmattan dry. Do you know what I mean? Like desert dry. So, but these are different. They're really smooth. They apply really nicely in one dip. It gave me really good coverage, and obviously you can either keep it matte or you can put a bit of a gloss on it like I've done now just to match the eyes. So I love everything. I love how everything turned out, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video.